Guys, Varus is the last ADC that got buffed in the most recent patch. I go on the other buffed ADC. Varus, I left the best one for last. This is my favorite ADC. Buffed the W does for heroes, another ability, and it is pretty insane. Varus is. I just love this champion. For the items that you're gonna want to run on Varus, you're gonna get Man Immune, Ghost Blade, Stasis or S, Grudge or more Guardian Angel, and Edge. Now you can swap out Edge of Night, Guardian Angel, another or Duskblade if you want extra. Even depends on the game. It also goes for the runes. You're gonna want to rock Airy, Triumph, or Giant Slayer, Nullifying Orb, Bone Plating, or Adaptive Carapace. It depends on. For the spells, you're gonna want to go Barrier and Flash. And guys, this play is absolutely pretty much why they're. I mean, just insane and why this buff is so. Drop a bunch of kills. Anyways, guys, I hope you guys do enjoy the video. With that being said, let's hop right on. Alright, guys, we are now in the gameplay. And, okay, we are doing some post-commentary. Because I've recorded the audio for this video, but it was messed up. So, now you get some post-commentary. So, in this game, we are playing Varus Malphite. This is solo queue, by the way, against a Ezreal Thresh. Now watch how we lane right here. We get a little bit of a scrimmage, but you see me keep applying this pressure onto Thresh. Thresh ends up flashing away. Look at me, still autoing Varus. Autoing Ezreal, and then boom, I arrow him. So you might want to back up and watch that whole sequence again, but I'm gonna give you guys a little bit of a idea. Like that wasn't just random, okay? So Varus is stronger than Ezreal early game, so I'm feeling confident enough to go towards their bush and just start a poking, start a trade. So I initiated a trade with Ezreal. I poked him out. Thresh then engages on the Malphite. You want to make sure when you're laning against Thresh that you do not let Thresh flay you. Let the enemy Thresh flay your support or whatever. And then once that's happening, Thresh is trying to kill my Malphite. Thresh overextends. I chunk out Thresh low, and Thresh has to exit the fight, and then it becomes a 1v2 on Malphite, and Ezreal's auto attacking was all over the place, so we were able to catch that kill onto him. Also, one of the reasons why that was even able to work is because I was using Nullifying Orb in that for this game. So a lot of times in my videos, you guys hear me talking about, okay, you might want to use Adaptive Carapace, Nullifying Orb, or Bone Plating, and I say it depends on the matchup. It depends on the matchup, and that's completely true. So I think you guys should mainly use Adaptive Carapace and Nullifying Orb, and the one indicator really that will tell you when you need Nullifying Orb compared to Adaptive Carapace is, well, I'm about to say, look at this. So they try to engage on the Malphite here, but I just killed the Malphite. I just killed the Thresh again, so it becomes a similar trait. Look at that Varus damage, guys. That causes with 1 HP. Oh, look, I'm just like going to my fruit, and I'm like, hopefully my Vi gets the kill, but Ezreal flashes out. But anyways, the indicator that you want to look at in the bot lane is, okay, do they have an all-in type of lane? So let's say you're against a Zyra Khan, for example. You're gonna want to use Nullifying Orb, most likely, because the only way they could kill you is by all-inning you, and that's when Nullifying Orb's perfect. So yeah, that's when I like to use Nullifying Orb. So like against a Draven, for example, if I trade really hard with a Draven, I really like having Nullifying Orb there. But it mainly depends on the enemy team's support. So if they have a really aggressive support that wants to hop on me and lock me down, and they have an aggressive ADC, then most likely Nullifying Orb is the way to go, because then I could just trade really, really hard and win with the Nullifying Orb. But if I'm against a lane that doesn't really have any kill pressure on me, oh, right here, guys, this Thresh is just overextended. I just arrow, I charge up my arrow, and Thresh is so low, man, but Malphite was able to get the kill, and I'm just auto-attacking Ezreal here. Boom, just dead. It's very easy. Once you guys get a head on Varus, you can easily look for an ult play. Fairly simple. But anyways, when you would want to use adaptive carapace, or when I would personally use adaptive carapace, is if they have a lane. So if they have a lane that really is not an all-in lane. So if they don't have an all-in lane and they are heavy AD or heavy AP, then I really like adaptive carapace. And if you want to rock bone plating and you're really good at utilizing bone plating correctly, then you want to play bone plating against like ability-based champions. So, like for example, going bone plating against like, see, in competitive, bone plating is really nice because when you're going against AP champions, it just basically mitigates their damage. But yeah, anyways, I think adaptive and nullifying orb. Make sure you're really you pick that rune for a specific reason. And yeah. So anyways, Varus, very insane in this game. I mean, as you see, once we started snowballing this lane, I mean, I'm freezing the wave right here. I'm keeping the wave on my side. And right here, I do not shoot my arrow, guys. And you might be like, why didn't I shoot my arrow right there? Is because I didn't want to shoot the arrow and hit the minions and hit Ezreal. So right here, you see me walk off the wave and then shoot an arrow towards Ezreal. The reason for that is so that I could damage Ezreal without pushing in the wave faster. Because I really want to keep the wave on my side. I'm waiting for my ultimate. Now Ezreal is half HP. These trades are very important. Once you get really strong with Varus, you could go in the bush, you could poke people. Like, you want to poke, you want to throw that arrow out there and do as much damage as possible. Right there, I was trying to sneak another arrow onto Ezreal, but yeah, but literally you want to just throw out your arrow. If you guys did not know, you can auto-aim your arrows. I actually found out that some people did not know that you could auto-aim Varus arrows. You do not need to aim every single arrow. So for example, this arrow, I'm aiming it. But when you see me target lock them, I am not aiming the arrow. So yeah, you want to make sure you abuse that. A Varus arrow shoots out so fast, guys, so freaking fast, that there's literally no reason to aim it yourself. You just give a higher chance of missing it. So what you do is you just target lock them and then charge the arrow and shoot it. Now, in some cases they can dodge it, but it's very hard. It's very hard. But when you try to poke players from really far ranges, then that's when you gotta aim the arrow yourself. And one nice arrow I like to always do is when I'm coming to lane is out of their vision. I like to charge up an arrow and try to hit the ADC right here. Ezreal had good movement, but he dashed right into me for some reason. And good night to him. Good night to him. Guys, I mean, that was pretty obvious, right? If you're Ezreal, you do not waste your dash like that. Even if Malphite was not there, I would still kill Ezreal. So it's not like it was support diff right there. Ezreal should not dash in. And I think he was like level 7 when he dashed in on top of me. And I'm literally a level 9 Varus. And so right here, I'm taking advantage. I was going to try to get that that scuttle with my arrow, but Malphite actually deleted that thing. But as you see, I'm running away because Thresh is scary. Thresh tried to flash on me. If it was a really good Thresh, I would just flash once Thresh would have flashed, because there is a possibility that a good Thresh would be able to land that hook. But right here, I'm looking for another ult onto Thresh. Boom. I'm not charging my arrow right away. Oh, this is just scary. I'm just running away. I flash away. And then, whoop, boom. Beautiful. Beautiful, guys. I ulted the Thresh, so Vi was able to lock that down, and Ezreal thought he could kill me, and I was able to just max range arrow him right there while he was taking turret, and it was just that was beautiful. Getting away with plays like that in ranked can really help you out. And yeah, so Varus as a ranked champion, I've always not liked playing Varus in ranked, because he just like gets out damaged by a lot of ADCs late game, and I think this buff really helps him out. His W is just insane. Now look at that arrow that I just did. Like, Ezreal going nullifying orb, actually, going bone plating in this lane, for example, is a really good because Malphite's gonna throw out you know, his normal rock ability, and I'm ability based too. So right here, Ezreal goes for an auto attack, and I just execute him. That's disgusting, guys. Look, did you guys see how much HP he had, and I just executed him? It's very scary when you're playing against a fed Varus. And there's a reason why he's broken in competitive and that people play him in competitive is because this champion's disgusting. And so yeah, I think he's actually in a really great spot to be played in ranked. And yeah, I think that you guys should definitely start playing him a lot more, especially with that AP build. That AP build is a lot of fun, guys. A lot of fun, and you actually can execute people a lot more with a lot more HP when you actually go the AP build, and it's very fun and very satisfying. So definitely, like, this champion's a lot of fun. So I started running top this game because I already had bot side turret. And I really wanted to shut down this team though. This was a very sad sequence. I stasis here. I want Vi to stay on top of me, but Vi walks towards Kha'Zix flashes on me, and I die. I think it ends up being okay because it's like they can't really apply any pressure, but that wasn't good because I gave Kha'Zix the shutdown, which is definitely not the person I want to get the shutdown to. But Vi securing the kill onto Kha'Zix there was really good because you got to keep in mind in this game the Teemo and the Kha'Zix were the members that were really keeping their team in the game. So me going up there and kind of shutting them down was really important. But optimally, it would have been better without me dying. But I guess it kind of is what it is. This Kha'Zix was really playing for Teemo. And yeah, so right here, I don't know what this Akshan's game plan is, but I mean, he's just dead. Usually, I would charge my arrow for longer there. I really do not like using my arrow when it's not fully charged. But right there, I arrowed earlier because Akshan could take Lantern, and we don't want that to happen. And so right here, after Akshan getting caught like that, it's just so easy for us to go for. Oh, look at this Kha'Zix is gone. Ezreal dash forward, has to flash because I'll just kill him. And I just start cooking. Do you guys see it? I just target lock him and auto aim. Like, I'm not aiming that arrow. Now, I got a tip with the ultimate, okay? Because the ultimate is one of the most important and essential ability in his entire kit. Oh, right here, this was very interesting. I ulted Akshan and we just one-shotted him. And then we just one-shot that guy. And then look at this Thresh. Boom. Boom. Easy. Double kill. Right there. Could have been a triple. I don't know how Malphite got that Akshan kill over me, but anyways. So, right there, you guys saw I actually used my ultimate. But why is ultimate super important? Because it applies Blight to the enemy. It roots the first person you target, and then the chains of corruption go on to other enemy players. So the ultimate allows you to do a bunch of burst damage and reset your arrows in a fight. So it's almost crucial to make sure you land your ultimate when you are in a team fight. One of the best, this is the two tips I could really give you with this with the ultimate. Or actually three really good tips with this. Is number one, use your ultimate to follow up on CC. So if I'm looking at this, Malphite ult, Ahri charm, those are two really good abilities that I could use my ult to follow up on. Okay? Now the second tip is one I like doing a lot is I use my E first, and the E actually slows the enemy. So when you throw out your E and then you ult afterwards, the enemy can't dodge it. Even if they try walking side to side in it, they can't. They're slowed. And the ultimate will land guaranteed. So in lane, what I really like to do sometimes is I throw out my E and then ult because it'll land 100% of the time. Right here, that Akshan was very lucky. I shouldn't even have gone for the auto attack. I could have just ulted him right there. But, you know, we take out his flash. Can't be mad with that. Now, the next tip, and one of the best tips, is when the enemy is about to try to auto attack you, you throw out the ultimate. Or when the enemy is auto attacking something, you just ult them, and that works 100% of the time too, unless your timing is late on it. So yeah, it's very important you land it. And right here, I'm looking at this Akshan. I was just kind of like nervous at this Teemo. Like this Teemo was just on me. But look at this, guys. I target lock Teemo. I'm holding my arrow, fully charged. Boom, landed. But look at these mushrooms. I swear to God, guys, when I get when I get Teemos on my team, they do not play like this. My Teemos are always trash. Let me know down in the comments. Oh, that was so tilting. That was so tilting. Like, what the hell was that, guys? Like, oh, that was so tilting. I was like, the worst part is, I think that I flashed. Like, I should have just let myself die because I got ignited. But, like, it's bad to flash and still die. But yeah, like, that Thresh is such a little cheeser. I think maybe I should have stasis right away. But, yeah, I don't know. I think I was dead anyways, but... Actually, maybe not if I stasis first. I'm really not sure on that one. But I just... Oh, God. That was disgusting that happened to me. And so... Also, with this Varus buff, because they buffed Varus's W 2 patches in a row, Varus is just really insanely good into tanks because of the missing percent health damage that you do with your W. Right here, oh, look at that guy. He's 8 gone. Like, I'm just an executor out here. I'm an executor. I execute people. Oh, it's just so free, man. So free. Right there, just shoot another arrow, chunk out 25% of someone's HP with one arrow. This champion is very fun for solo queue, but you gotta get comfortable with this champion. Look at this. Look at how much damage he did to Akshan. That's just disgusting. And then I try to pad down here to help Tazari. I'm like, oh, look, I charge up the arrow. Boom. Did a bunch of damage. I had to ult to secure the kill, sadly. And yeah, also one thing, by the way, about the ultimate, you guys, this is probably obvious, but when I first started playing Varus, I did not know this. Because I don't know why I didn't know this, but I was just an idiot. Honestly, guys, it took me I think Varus is one of my best ADCs, so I think Ezreal's my best ADC champion, and I think Varus is my second best ADC champion. Like, I know this champion in and out. I know what I could do with it. And so, but when I first started playing this champion, I was horrible, absolutely horrible. So if you guys are new to this champion and getting to learn it, do not feel bad if you feel like you're bad at it first, because I'm telling you, when I'm telling you I was horrible at this champion, I was horrible at this champion. But with the ultimate, if you ult one person and no one's near it, if no one's like near that champion that you ulted, see right there, I ulted off of nothing, and so that was kind of risky. But anyway, so if you ult a person that's alone, or not alone, but like their teammates are really spread out, if you ult someone, the corruptions, the spread of the corruption will not, the chains of corruption will not spread at all. Like, you won't get a circle that will spread your chains of corruption. So you gotta make so if there's two people kind of near each other, then it will work. Because sometimes I could ult a person in a team fight, right? And then people walk near the person I ulted, they won't get chained because when I first ulted that person, they were alone, if that makes sense. I think I may have done a bad job of explaining that, but anyway, so if you do want to make sure that you do end up getting the chains of corruption to spread, that someone is somewhat near that original player. Look at that arrow damage. I mean, it's disgusting. Absolutely disgusting. Oh. Right here, watch these arrows that I'm just throwing over this wall, and then just seeing that Aerie go attack them and then come back to me. Boom, I'm charging another arrow. Boom, I was hoping Ezreal was going to look to throw out another Q and kind of move forward. Right here, I'm charging another arrow. Dude, tagging people with arrows is just so satisfying, guys. There's actually nothing more satisfying than that. I'm looking at this Kha'Zix, I'm like, buddy, good night. I ult the Thresh. As you see, there's no chain of corruption there because the Akshan wasn't near him originally. Right here, I'm waiting for my arrow. Watch this damage I could do on Thresh. Boop. 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 Like, how did Thresh not die, bro? I did an insane amount of damage right there. Ezreal's gone. Oh, like, I actually hit Thresh with 2 freaking arrows right there, and the Thresh really didn't die. Impressive, man. Impressive. And so at this point, I just ping Baron because we already have killed 3 members. And Zed is also split pushing, but boom, I just charge up the arrow. Auto, auto, auto. E. Auto, auto, auto. And then charge up the arrow again. You know, very simple. Easy to do right there. We get this, and then I just reset. And after this point, I know it's GG. I mean, I'm full build right now. One nice thing is Varus' items are pretty cheap, so if you get super fed, you could complete your build pretty easily. I come for red, and then right here, basically, I'm going to be looking for I'm going to be poking them down while they try to clear our Baron buffed minions. And then once I get an opportunity to ult, I will look for this ult. But man, I'm telling you guys, when I was playing this game earlier, the Teemo was so annoying, like so annoying. But something funny happens to this Teemo. I think he ends up getting caught. So we get vision on him placing like mushrooms and stuff. Boom! My Edge of Night gets popped from popping a mushroom. I poke Varus there, and Teemo stasis that full HP, and now he died. Thank God. And look at these, charging these arrows, shooting him. I don't know why Kha'Zix decided to jump in, but watch. Thresh moves forward, I just root him, and then watch this execute. Boop. I go for an auto. I want to execute another person. Look at Ezreal, look at Ezreal, look at Ezreal. Say goodnight. Double kill. Good night, sleep tight. Sleep tight. Boom. Oh, it's just beautiful, guys. This is like, landing like Varus arrows like that are just never going to not be just beautiful. And I got my ultimate back up. I'm actually looking at Akshan, guys. So I'm looking at Akshan. I'm getting ready. Like if this guy wants to be ulted, but I missed my ult. Like that wasn't even close. Boom. I come to flash on Kha'Zix, auto attack. I see where he's going. Charge up the arrow. Boop. But the Elder buff, I think. Oh, sorry, not Elder buff, but the Malphite just did so much damage to him. But now we can completely end, and we dropped 18 kills, 2 deaths, and 8 assists. I mean, you guys can do this too, honestly. I actually really did not do anything special in this game. Just make sure you take your time practicing your arrows and trading with Varus and getting good ultimates, and you guys will dominate everyone in your ranked games. I promise you that. Anyways, guys, I hope you guys did enjoy the video. Make sure to like and subscribe, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.